Screencasting My Learning Process. Candace Cannon, Spring 2015, eTech 5103. My feelings on digital literacy and technology. Technology is both a source of discovery and intrigue for me, as well as a cause of preposterous yet necessary frustration. My personal, professional, and educational ability to learn and utilize technology has made me the go-to person for my family, the employee who sometimes receives additional work, and happily the norm in my educational technology courses. Technology and I have a love-utter disgust relationship. My emotions range from feelings of bliss and accomplishment to hatred for all things that require a power source. My feelings towards wikis and Google Docs are no different. I seem to be the one user who can baffle even the most brilliant website administrators and technical support extraordinaires with the issues that I seem to experience. Repeatedly. Despite the fact that the evenings I share with Wikispaces and Google Docs sometimes last until early mornings, my frustration is not a complete loss. I have learned several tips that can be helpful for others, and programs that have lightened the load in all areas of my life after the initial period of destitute and despair. The purpose and application of technology and literacy. In my life, the purpose and application of technology, and inadvertently the learning process, is to do things in a way more efficient or more meaningful than I previously did. Even the most accomplished people could do things better with the use of wikis and Google Docs. Although I was originally introduced to both of these programs in my professional career, I really began to explore and actively purpose them in my educational career. I tried to pinpoint the first course I took that used a wiki, but I couldn't narrow it down. Wikis have become a commonplace in my life as laptop computers and have crossed the lines of my educational and professional career. Google Docs have even taken a seat at the table of my personal life by actively and instantly sharing information with friends and family about our recent wedding, the mission trip we are planning, and common events that are of interest to our Bible study group. My husband and I used a Google spreadsheet to keep a continuously updated list of wedding guests between ourselves and our contributing family members. It's doubtful that wikis and Google Docs will always continue to be in my life. They will most likely be in a more advanced form or owned by a different company. One thing I do know is that my desire to improve my own digital literacy is far from over. This is my journey. Wikispaces and Google Docs. This digital literacies course was not my introduction to Wikispaces or Google Docs, but there have been many updates to both websites each semester. As you know, I have had previous courses with you in the past and appreciate the access I still have to the information on the aforementioned class wikis and my own ability to share my Google Docs with others in the different spheres of my life. Our class wiki is essentially an easily editable website where people with various levels of digital literacy can interact and learn together while maintaining their individual personalities and claim to contributions. The focus is on both learning to use and exploring the website and learning and interacting with others over the information associated with the coursework. As commonplace as wikis have come to be in my life, it's mildly amusing to me that the word Wikispaces, yet not the slang term wiki, is still underlined in red, and Microsoft Word suggests that it should be changed to workspace. Isn't a wiki the same thing as an online workspace? I've experienced illuminating pride with some of the complimentary posts people have made regarding my initial postings, but also an excessive amount of frustration and embarrassment due to the inappropriate pictures that seem to be reappearing on my profile page on the Wikispaces website. There has been no logical explanation available from the site's administrators. Despite these setbacks, it should be noted that the benefits have far outweighed the disappointments. Google Docs have simplified my life by ceasing the long list of emails and different versions of documents that have been emailed back and forth between myself and a multitude of other people. I appreciate the ability to share my work with others, but I covet the ability to choose how I share it and what capabilities they have to edit my document, or inadvertently destroy it. My wish list for Google Docs would be that all the modified Microsoft programs would have the full capabilities of the original Microsoft program. Even in cutting and pasting from stagnant original Microsoft programs into a shareable Google Docs can create turmoil within the document and lose my functions that I appreciate and have come to need in my word processing. In conclusion, the best way to explain my journey is like a never-ending path alternating between treacherous cliffs with jagged rocks and ice skating rinks right after the Zamboni has resurfaced the ice. Sometimes my digital journey is a slow and arduous process filled with bumps and bruises that make me want to jump off a cliff. And other times, it simplifies and makes difficult tasks as easy as the click of a button, freeing me up to guide effortlessly to the next task on my to-do list. Digital literacy is an endeavor that I don't hope to achieve expertise in, but simply become more knowledgeable, because really, what is expertise in a conquest like digital literacy that changes daily? Wikis and Google Docs are but two ways that I have learned to do things in a more efficient and more meaningful manner than I previously did. I will carry on as I repeatedly stumble and soar while continuing my digital literacy journey.